All right, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Friday Live show. Come on over to the chat so I can see who's in the room with me. Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness. Here we are. Here we are, guys. He did it. He invaded. He invaded. We're here. All right. Hello, Carrie. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Okay. All right. I'm going to wait for a few more people to get in the room. Good morning, Jens. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How is Canada today, Jens? How cold is it where you are? Hello, Jasmine. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Okay. Let's get rocking and rolling. This is going to be a pretty long reading. So I'm going to start off with a blessing. Good morning, Michaela. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's get this started. All right. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, give us a blessing. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw that. The card levitated and flew out of the deck. We get the blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. Namaste. Let me read this one more time. The blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. Namaste. All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Putin has officially started war in the Ukraine. We saw this coming. I saw this coming. You guys knew this was coming. The only thing that hasn't happened yet is that they have not been retaliated against to this point, and I don't understand why. They're bombing the Ukraine indiscriminately. So we've got a lot of questions on the Ukraine, and I think we'll start there because that is what is most pressing. So let me see. This question is, will Russian citizens cause trouble for Putin? Will they fight with Ukraine or stand up against Putin? That's the first question. Will the Russian citizens, and they are in the streets protesting, facing getting arrested. I have never seen that many people in the street in Russia before. This is a change, guys. We are in a huge change, and everything that we are going to see going forward is going to illuminate that. Will Russian citizens cause trouble for Putin? Will they stand with the Ukrainian citizens? Here we go. Ooh, wee. All right, guys. The Russian citizens are going to make their presence known. They are not going to allow themselves to be manipulated in this way. The first card we get is the Page of Wands. This is the Russian citizens using their voices, using their bodies, using everything that they can to stand up and be vocal against what Putin is doing. This is causing the citizens of Russia grave anxiety. They do not want a war. The only people that are going to hurt in this war are the Russian people, not Vladimir Putin, the Russian people and the Ukrainian people. The rich folks are going to sit back in their mansions and be unfettered while the everyman is worried about food and shelter and metal shells falling from the sky, destroying everything. The third card, what is below, we get the Four of Swords, the Repose card, the Coffin card. People are tired. They are tired of what has been going on. They're tired of the rhetoric. They want this behind them. Okay? They do not want to exist this way. The Emperor this is what's behind, okay? Behind it all, this is Vladimir Putin. He is the reason for the season, the reason that we are in all of this. And guys, this has been in the making. This has been in the making for the last at least 6 years. Everything that 45 and Putin did was leading up to where we are now. This question is about the people of Russia. They are worried about their finances, their money. They are extremely worried what war will mean to their economy. They want a happy home. They want to be able to rest, to be safe and secure in themselves. This is causing a lot of consternation, a lot of grief for the people. There is so much worry. Justice, okay, not judgment. Justice is theirs. Justice is in the hands of the Russian people. Guys, what Vladimir Putin is doing and what the Russian people are doing they are two different things. This is not a united country. Vladimir Putin is fighting with his army, those that are still taking orders. We are not in the 1940s anymore, guys. We are not in the 1900s anymore. People know what bullets do to people. People understand that Putin is lying. Military officials understand exactly what is going on. So we have a lot of people, a whole army that is following their president's order, bombing people who have not been aggressive against others. There is a changing of hearts that is going on. And we're all going to see this. But Vladimir Putin, I hate to say that he is ushering us into a time of hardship, but that is exactly what he is doing. But that is exactly what his whole role on this planet was to do. Hearts and minds are going to change. People in Russia will fight against Vladimir Putin. Whatever the outcome is, and it's going to be death and destruction. But in the midst of this death and destruction is an awakening that cannot be stopped. People are going to understand what taking our power back means. We are going to see this from the people in Russia, and we are going to see this from the people in the Ukraine, who are going to stand up just like the Chinese did in Tiananmen Square, standing in front of tanks. We are going to see the everyman rise. Us, guys, us. And this is what it is. This is where we need to start sending our energy to the people who are in grave danger. Instead of worrying about what our stock market is going to do, instead of worrying about what our ignorant Republican people are doing, and take all that energy and put that energy, give that energy to Vladimir Zelinski and the people of the Ukraine. Give that energy, give it flowingly to the people of Russia who are standing up against Vladimir Putin. He is in this with Belarus, himself, and a couple of other smaller people. Saudi Arabia has not thrown their hat in the ring. They are sitting on the sidelines, biding their time. This is big. This is huge, okay? China is involved in this. As much as they're saying, "Oh no, we don't want them to do any war or anything," China's over there about to invade Taiwan. This is a coordinated effort. My people, I need you to understand this. This is a coordinated effort. Okay. Good morning, Jasmine Reesa. Hello, Reesa. Yeah, yes. There's so much happening in in I don't even know how to say this. The one thing I can say is that this was telegraphed. When Trump was going after Zelinski, not giving him the weapons that he needed to secure his borders against Russia, Trump was working with Putin then to make the Ukraine as weak as possible. This was a plan. All the stuff that was going on around Vladimir Zelinski was planned out with Putin. The only thing that changed is that Putin was unsuccessful in reinstalling Trump in the White House. Otherwise, what he did on the 22nd would have literally been the beginning of World War III. I mean, when he annexed Crimea, that was a big deal, but they just brushed it under the carpet. The Ukraine is a huge country, and it is free. What I don't understand is why they have not already been admitted into NATO. That to me is suspect, especially knowing that how much danger they have been in over the last 4 years. Why were they not admitted to NATO? Why? All of this stuff, guys. We're dealing with millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires who are playing chess with our lives. They are playing a game of risk with our lives, okay? I need you guys to understand that. How we have all of these protections and we just sat back as a world and let Vladimir Putin march right across the border and start bombing, and there has not been anything done yet. Everybody must see this, okay? This new world order, all this stuff that we're always talking about, who really runs the world, all of this stuff. Ask these questions. Why did we just sit back and watch this happen? And we did. We sat back and watched it happen. Nobody did anything. Talking is not going to stop a bomb. While they were in there telling that council to knock it off, Putin was bombing them. And not one face in there changed. Nobody in those chambers got up and demanded anything. Pay attention. Don't let what's going on take you off or away from your path. We are in so much distraction right now, and it is distraction. Yes, war is real, but what is the underlying cause of this? Okay, and that's where we have got to put our focus. Don't listen to their mouths moving. Watch what they're doing. This is a big land grab. This is, if they wanted to stop it, we have enough armies around that area, the whole world does, to put Putin down decisively, instantly. But we don't see that happening. Instead, they're playing footsie with him. Oh, we're going to put sanctions on you over here, or we're going to put sanctions on you over there, while he is bombing cities and real life people are dying. Okay? I just want y'all to just understand that what we are being shown and what is going on is a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Hello, Linda. Welcome. Okay, Jasmine says, you're right. Yesterday, a lonely Ukrainian man stood in front of Russian tankers and dared them. Right on. The Ukrainian soldiers are fighting them, guerrilla style, and whipping them. Well, I am so glad for that. And guys, this is one of the things that we are going to see. The everyman, not the army man, the everyman. And this is what's going to come to America, guys. At some point, we are going to have to decide, and they are going to push us to it, where we stand and what we are going to accept and what we are not going to accept, what we are going to fight against and what we are not going to fight against. We see everything that is happening over in the Ukraine and overseas right now. That whole thing is bubbling up in the undercurrent right here in our country. We have a political process that is so broken. We have an entire faction of we have Democrats and Republicans. And that used to be the biggest problem. Now, the Republican Party is the party of Putin. We have an entire party of traitors who are going on television every single day committing treason, supporting the death of our country. And everybody needs to understand that that is exactly what they are doing. They are supporting the death of this country. The Tucker Carlsons, the Donald Trumps. These people need to be in jail. Okay? All of this stuff that is going on, and our law enforcement does not help us. We see all of this bad stuff going on, and everybody just sits back and lets it happen. We have got to wake up and say, okay, how much of this is actually fixed? How much of this is actually real? Okay? War is real, bullets are real, famine is real, but this is being done to us, okay? This is not organic. This was orchestrated. This was planned. Putin walked right in there after he done wrote letters and said, this is what I'm going to do, and dared anybody to stop him. And the whole world stood by and let him. Let him. All right, let me get over here to these questions. Let me see what people got to say over here. All right. Okay, Jasmine says, while meditating today, I saw Putin putting a gun at the right side of his head. Oh, really? Interesting, Jasmine. Interesting. You know what? I think give this a little time, okay? All of this stuff, because again, this was all set into motion during 45's presidency. Everybody can now put, you can put each little puzzle piece in place. What was going on? The fact that Fox News is even airing it, and we know that Tucker Carlson is on Russian state TV, that Trump is on Russian state TV. This is playing in a loop. Again, all the Russian citizens are not like our GQP, okay? They are not. It is a small group. It is a vocal group. They have their dum-dums just like we have. This is not an entire country. Everybody does not think the way that Vladimir Putin does, the way that Donald Trump does. This is not. It's not. Oh gosh. Oh, let me gather myself before I start cussing. Okay. Oof, I'm gonna have a blister on my tongue because I want to cuss so bad. What he is doing is going to backfire in his face. And I'm not going to sit here and just say my feelings. I'm going to go back to the cards and I'm going to let Tarot explain. So I'm going to look over here and see if there's any questions that you guys have. And then I'm going to jump back into these questions that I have written down. Okay. Sanctions are not going to stop a bomb. Exactly. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Okay, I read that one. There should be no politicians. Every state should govern themselves. Yeah. Yeah, but then it'll still be the rich. It'll be the rich, the voices that can afford to pay people off. We are being capitalism has got to go away. It has got to die because that is what is keeping us in this low vibration, the love and want of money to the end of human life. That people would want money more than to provide for everyone. That somebody would rather have it all for themselves than to make sure that everyone has. This is what is wrong with our world. It's greed. It's selfishness, avarice, and greed. If I can't have it all, I don't want anybody else to have anything. And that's the mentality that this world is in. Can't share, it can't share anything. People are in this, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. And nothing on this planet belongs to none of us, okay? We did not build this planet. We did not plant the trees that our houses are built out of. Therefore, the houses don't belong to us. They belong to the forest. We did not make the rock, the stone to make the concrete. The earth made that. All we did was mix stuff up differently. This planet was here. We didn't buy it. We didn't create it, but we took it and we destroyed it. And all of us, every single one of us, is responsible for maintaining Gaia, for making sure that we give back as much as we take. This is the imbalance that we are in. This is where we are out of balance with nature, why we are going through this, why. And we have had resets and resets, okay? Humanity has been reset hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. This time, it only took us 600 years to destroy this planet to the point to where Gaia is now fighting for her life, okay? Which means we're going to be fighting for ours because the planet does not need us. For nothing. For nothing. The planet does not need us. I done got so far off. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me get back over to these questions. I got cards all over the table, just going crazy. This is the anxiety though. I have tried everything I could today to try to bring myself to center because I knew that this was going to be a hard day to get through. That's why I did not come on yesterday, because everybody and their auntie was on and everybody was excited. We can't do anything in delirium. We have to have clear heads. We have to have clear hearts. We can change everything that's going on with our vibration, with our concentrated thoughts. We don't have to come together in great big groups of millions and millions. All you need to do is set the intention inside of you and say, I want to send my loving, healing, peaceful energy to wherever, and you will that energy to where you want it to go. Every time you think about it, you are an amazing, powerful being who can change things, who can stop things from happening by your energy. All of us have that energy. We have that vibration. When you feel your hands tingling, when you are on your game and your whole body is resonating, that is your vibration letting you know that you are literally ready for anything. I know everybody has experienced that. Every one of us. I am here. I came back. I didn't know why I came back. I didn't know why I came back. I know why I came back to YouTube now. And that is because 45 was just the beginning. I thought it was over after the election. I thought it was just going to go away. But it's not. And it's not because we have work to do within ourselves. We have to change the way that we give these despots our energy. And I'm going to tell you what I mean. When we're asking questions, when we're worried about people getting justice, if we're worried about somebody getting what's coming to them, making sure that they get punished, we narrow ourselves so far because we're only focusing on somebody's punishment. And if we're focusing solely on someone being punished, we cannot receive anything for ourselves because everything we have is laser focused on a negative. Okay? This is not growth. The way around that, again, is to not give the bad people your energy. Don't give it to them. Give that energy to the ones who are fighting to put the bad people away. Give that energy to Merrick Garland. Give that energy to President Biden. Give that energy to President Zelinski. Give that energy to the people of the Ukraine, to the everyday man, Russian, who is standing out there, to our everyday ordinary citizen who is being berated or treated badly on a daily basis. If we change what we focus our energy on, we change the vibration. We can let those low vibrating morons vibrate themselves into a mud puddle. We keep them alive and in the news by giving them our energy, by giving them our attention. Okay. Snoop Doggy Dog, hello. Snoop Doggy says, sorry Ukraine was not let into NATO because of the last president. Yes, exactly. But the Ukraine has been a country since before 45. They have been a free democracy since before 45. And Putin has been trying to get his hands on the Ukraine since before 45. Okay. Ukraine citizens were taught to stand up to Putin. Putin is about to go down in a hail of hell. Your words to God's ears. Renee, hello. Is Putin, going to go nuclear? That is an excellent question. Scary question to ask. Will Vladimir Putin use the nuclear option? Will Vladimir Putin start a nuclear war? Will Vladimir Putin start a nuclear war? Hard questions, hard answers. Will Vladimir Putin, I'm going to show you every single card. First card, will Vladimir Putin start a nuclear war? The first card we get is the Six of Wands. That's the victory card. That is a yes, okay? In front, we get the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is widowhood, female sadness, embarrassment, absence, sterility, privation. What's below, we get the Queen of Pentacles, dark woman, a lover of money. This is opulence, generosity, security, magnificence. In reverse, this is evil and fear. She was upright, but this is money. This is the reason, okay? Behind, we get the Ace of Wands. There's our second yes. Below, in the near future, we get the Ten of Swords, death, destruction, despair, pain. In the 8th, 7th house, 6th house, we get our third yes, the Ace of Cups. Next, again, we get money. There is money. Putin is in trouble with money. He is trying to take the Ukraine, the Balkans for money. I'm telling you, he wants that seaport. He wants to control that seaport. We are going to have to see this play out. Guys, prepare, okay? Please. We already know what happens when we go into war. Rich people get rich. People like Blackwater and all of those companies, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, make trillions of dollars off of war. We die. The prices for everything that we need to live goes up or becomes extinct. The war is on us. The war is on decency. The war is on the everyday person. This is about a rich person who decides that they don't have enough and they are going to bend the world to their will to take what they want. But this is not one person. We see what Vladimir Putin is doing right now. What we don't see is what Xi Jinping is doing right now. And we know he's about to try to take over Taiwan. China has moved around this world stealthily. Russia is working for China. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Putin is the distraction. But Putin is a little dangerous person. Okay? We are in, like I said, this is chaos. This is change. Our world is, we are not going to be the same after. There will be no semblance of where we used to be when this is over. COVID has taken us and put us inside. It has made us come to center, to see things differently, to react differently, to also see how our brothers and sisters around us react when things get hard. We now understand that that coming together is harder than we thought it was going to be. But tearing us apart is super easy. Okay? And they did this the last 4 years, them against us, and then the Trump people versus Democrats. All of this has to be seen for what it is, guys. Everybody has got to see this for what it is. And I'm rambling again. Let me get back over here. Danielle, good. Hello, Danielle. Danielle says, you're right. Check this. Collective Anonymous declares cyber war against Vladimir Putin's government before announcing they have taken down the website, Kremlin-backed channel RT. Oh my goodness. Is really awesome. Awesome. Okay, like I said, this has got to come back to us. We got to take it to them. And our energy, we can't do nothing over here in America. Can't do nothing. If you're in Canada, can't do nothing in Canada to help the Ukraine people unless you're going to send money or something. But we can change the vibration, and the vibration is real. It is real. This is the one thing that this awakening is going to show us all. And that is the power that has been suppressed in us. Why they put fluoride in our water to stop us from knowing who and what we are. Okay. They have suppressed us to the point where we feel like we're helpless, but we're not. And guys, a lot of you guys are coming into your awakening. A lot of you have been through this several times. So you understand exactly what I am saying. The time is now. You are a light. Your job is to light as many other lights out there to stave the darkness off. Light, share your light with another person. It's not through preaching. It's not through coercion. It is by how you live, how you walk in joy and confidence, how you hold yourself, how you vibrate. Because you can look at people's vibrations and see exactly where they are. If they're suffering, if they're hurting and beat down, you can see it, you can feel it. And right now, we are all being charged up, all of us, to be able to understand, to discern. Okay? Open your minds. Let this information come in. Know that what we're under is scary. It's change. We are going to be different. Our bodies are cases for our spirit. These cases are temporary. Okay. You have to take care of this thing. If you don't feed it right, if you don't clean it right, and if you don't take care of it, it will break down and you won't be able to use it. However, that spark of life that is inside of you is infinite. and it does not need a casing. It can take the shape of anything, and it does, and it will. So don't be afraid of what is going to happen in this realm, because we are still going to be us, just different. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true, okay? I've been on a spaceship. Y'all can say anything you want to. I was there, and I have been there more than one time, and I've been there with more than one species of extraterrestrial. Okay, we are in. All of a sudden, she gets singing. We are in a change to where we can see past the blinders. Y'all got to go outside and look up. There's a lot of stuff happening out there, and you can see it. We have extraterrestrials living with us, have been since we've been here. Okay. We have been sold a bill of goods. We have had the wool pulled over our eyes that makes us believe that all this garbage that they're doing is real. Okay. I don't even know where to go from here, guys. I don't know where to go. Okay, I'm going to go over here and read the comments and calm down. I am so sorry, guys. All right. Let's see. Snoop Doggy Dog says, is talking to Jasmine. I think someone on the inside is going to off him. I do have that question. Somebody asked that. Let's ask, will Vladimir Putin be murdered? How about that? Will he be assassinated? Will Vladimir Putin be assassinated? That's a good question. Will Vladimir Putin be assassinated? Spirit guides. Calm. Truth. Will Vladimir Putin be assassinated? Spirit guides. My cards don't even want to shuffle. Okay. Will Vladimir Putin be assassinated? I don't get a yes on that, guys. Again, the first card is smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. But there's a lot of stuff that's coming, that is going to come out. Guys, like Jeffrey Epstein. Is he dead? Is he really dead? Like Kim Jong-un. Is he dead? Is he alive? There's so much stuff that is going on that is just so crazy. In front, we get the Page of Pentacles. This is a young person coming out with news. The Queen of Cups and the Hermit are below and behind, okay? Standing alone, but there is nothing here that says that he is going to be assassinated. Nothing. Now, he may get ran out on a rail. He may have to go underground. He may have to go hide himself somewhere. You know, and if that's the case, like Saudi Arabia is going to be full of despots, because it seems like that's where everybody wants to go. You know what? I'm going to read on Vladimir Zelinski now. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. I know I get upset. And like I said, I'm trying so hard not to cuss because this is just, it's just so, my stomach hurts. Because it's like, this is not real. We can say that, but it still feels real. You know, people are over there really dying. You know, there's real damage, and the prices for the real food that we eat are really going up, and the gas prices are going to freaking be ridiculous in next freaking week, because you know that gas and oil are going to capitalize on this by raising the prices, by saying, well, now, well, there's world conflict. So now we've got to put fuel aside because, like jet fuel and car fuel is the same thing, but they'll raise the prices because of war anyway. And that's what this is. We are already suffering, and the rich don't believe that we are suffering enough. Okay, let me get over here. What was I going to ask? Oh, Vladimir Zelinski. Let me do a reading on Vladimir. This is for Reesa. Reesa wanted me to do a reading on Vladimir Zelinski. Tara, please tell us anything that you can tell us about Vladimir Zelinski. Anything that you can tell us about Vladimir Zelinski. I keep seeing his face on doing stand-up. I see him doing stand-up, and he wants so much. He has not laughed. He has not laughed in days. He feels broken. You got crazy upside down cards. Vladimir Zelinski. The first card that we get is the Four of Cups. He does not want to be in the situation that he is in right now. Jasmine says, I think we should all pray for President Zelinski and his family. Their lives are in danger. Their lives are definitely in danger. Okay, so the first card is the cup that he does not want. He knew this was coming. He's known this was coming since 45 was in office. He didn't have nobody to help him. Bill Barr and Rudy Giuliani made sure that he couldn't even ask others for help. In front of him, we get the Hanged Man. Again, we are being forced. We are going to see this on 4K TV. We're going to see the destruction. We are going to see the despair of the people. We are also going to see more bravery than we have ever seen, not just from elderly people and from children, little children. Oh, and a little child shall lead them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My whole head is tingling. The next card we get is Justice Inverted. Justice Inverted is law, all departments, bigotry, bias, excessive severity. So Vladimir Zelinski is going to be facing terrible things, terrible injustices to himself and his country. Behind him is the Page of Pentacles. Again, little dude coming out. This is about money. Putin is doing this for money. This is all about money, guys. It is about money and controlling money. It's all about money and assets and capitalism. Vladimir Zelinski is at a crossroads. When this is over with, I don't think he's going to try to be the leader of the country after his term is up. He's not going to want to run for it again. It has changed everything in him. Next, we get the Nine of Swords inverted. The Nine of Swords inverted. Let me see. Here we go. Is imprisonment, doubt, suspicion, and shame. Okay, guys. And this is one of the things that a lot of you guys out there had been asking. Will Vladimir Zelinski be kidnapped? There it is right there. There is that card, that false imprisonment. He is in danger of being kidnapped by Russia. The seventh card, we get the King of Cups, upright. King of Cups. This is a fair man, a businessman, responsible, creative. This is Vladimir Zelinski. This is his energy. And he is a really good guy. He is a really good guy. And what is going on right now, he never considered this happening for real when he ran for president. This was something that he didn't even think was going to occur. This is a person who came out of a comedian. He was a stand-up comedian on television. He was not a politician. Um, this is what I keep saying about people that get put into power. People get put into power so that they can be used and manipulated by the ones that actually control things. Vladimir Zelinski is a great guy. He's a wonderful person, but he is unprepared. He's not ruthless, and he doesn't have the military experience or the evilness, the evil thinking that Putin has. He is not in his element. The last card for Vladimir Zelinski is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is the dark woman lover of money. Period. About money, 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 opulence, generosity, security, magnificence. This is what the Ukrainians want. This is what Vladimir Zelensky thought he was going to get as the leader of the country. That get a big house, get a good pension, but he has the responsibility of everything and to preserve, save, maintain the finances of the entire country of the Ukraine. And that's Vladimir Zelensky. He's a good guy in a bad situation, and he is not prepared to handle this. He is not. He is not a despot. He is a decent person, and he's dealing with indecent people. Okay, $8 a gallon. Wait, I missed something. Let's see. Jasmine, I think we all should pray. Okay, I said that. I think I will go turn. I think his people will turn on him too. Renee, are you talking about Vladimir Zelensky? Linda Sandoval, I woke up when he bombed them with a massive bloody nose. I could not sleep at all that night. That whole night, it's like everything was moving. There was pressure in the back of my head. My back hurt. Everything just hurt. It's like my bed was bouncing. So I know what you mean, Linda. I felt that as well. I felt it as well. I haven't slept. Last night I slept. No, I didn't. No, I didn't last night. Yesterday afternoon I slept. Ziggy, hello, Ziggy. There is a shifting going on. It is to make it hard to ignore what the evil is and what the good and what the truth is and what is a lie. Yes, Ziggy. Yes, you are absolutely 100% spot on. We are in the great awakening, the change of this earth. We are being prepared for our next mission once this garbage is all over with. Pop-ups coming here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let's see. Snoop Doggy Dog. I agree with you. These regions are... Oh, I lost it. These regions are sister regions with family members all throughout. Even after threatening to arrest anyone who protests, the people went out to do it. Yeah, because they can't put 1 million people in jail. I mean, think about it. Most people they can arrest is probably about 700 or 800 people that they could actually put into a jail or a prison somewhere. Every person above that, they have nowhere to put them. Nowhere to put them. So the more people that come out, and guys, some of the police, some of the military will there will be a mutiny. There will be a mutiny against Putin. Okay. I gotta try and lay down, Tanya. I'm not feeling the greatest. Oh, bless you, Linda. Thank you for being here as long as you could. I understand. Don't focus on this. Don't focus on this negativity. Create, go out, do something. Have a nice cup of peppermint tea. Okay. Jasmine, she's probably all these energies. If she's a if Linda is an intuitive and feels things like me, empath, it's hard. It's hard. It hurts. It's sad, and it literally takes all the everything out of you just dealing with these energies. A lot of us empaths are like sponges. We absorb the positive and the negative, but negativity is so heavy and so draining. My lower back feels like I got stepped on by an elephant. And that's where in my solar plexus is where I hold all this stress. And right now, just sitting up like this, it is painful. And this is from the pain that is being inflicted on all these people, pain and uncertainty. And it's people's fear that is being thrown out into the universe that a lot of us empaths latch on to unconsciously, and it's nothing that we can control. Rest, Linda, rest, and don't think about these things. Hello, V Coolwater. You're not late. You're right on time. Oh yes, Renee. Can I? Renee wants to know. Can I read on the Manhattan DA who is trying to throw the Trump case away? Yes, I can. District Attorney Alvin Bragg. All right. What are his intentions? District Attorney Alvin Bragg is the one who is saying there's not enough stuff to charge Trump with. Who got to him? So I'm going to do a full throw on Alvin Bragg. Okay, let me fix these cards that I see are wrong. All right, Alvin Bragg. Why are you trying to throw this case, Alvin Bragg? Spirit guides speak freely. Alvin Bragg. I think that one should have probably stayed out. I'm going to put it down because it jumped out. I'm going to put it back down. Alvin Bragg, what are you doing? Okay. Alvin Bragg. Okay, Alvin Bragg, district attorney, wants to throw out the Trump case. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Somebody has gotten to Alvin Bragg. Okay. Just like they got to Cy Vance. Okay. Again, you cannot, these people, first card we get is the Lovers Inverted. The Lovers Inverted, this is one that fell out. The Lovers Inverted is failure, foolish designs, okay? This is all about him. With that, another one that jumped out, so this is also the first card, we get the Hierophant with it. And the Hierophant Marriage Alliance, seductive mercy and goodness. This is alliance, okay? He has an alliance with somebody in the Trump campaign, or it may even be Bill Barr himself again. All right. At the heart of this, we get the Ace of Cups, the Holy Table. Alvin Bragg is working. He is, oh my gosh. He is on Trump, Team Trump. Let's just put it where it is. In front of him, he gets the Seven of Pentacles, the making money card in reverse. So let's see what the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is. That is anxiety about money. They found his number. Yeah, he got some mysterious money to try to make this go away. He was having money problems. They found out that was what he needed to flip, and they found his number. The next card we get is the Four of Swords in reverse, the Coffin card in reverse. This is wise administration, circumspection, economy, precaution, and testimony. This is going to come back on Alvin Bragg. He is going to be found out what he did, the money that is coming to him, the communiques that he's on unsteady ground. He is trying to throw this. It's not going to get thrown out, guys. It will not. He's going to be scrutinized and more than likely reassigned, if not removed. He is in his tower movement, in his tower moment. What he has done already has put the magnifying glass on him. This is distress, ruin, calamity. This is the state of Alvin Bragg's life since he has uttered those words. Next, he gets judgment inverted. Judgment, and he's got a lot of inverted cards, so I'm having to look at these guys. Judgment inverted is weakness, deliberation, sentence, and decision. That decision that he made, that weak-ass decision to try to get Trump off of all those New York crimes, is going to be his own downfall. He's trying to play the magician, trying to change the outcome. It is not going to work. And the last card, we are going to see what Alvin Bragg is trying to do. We saw it coming out the gate. He's not going to be successful in it. He's a sycophant. He will be called out as such. Don't worry. The cases against Trump will go forward. Now, I am going to immediately throw on the two attorneys that quit because of what Alvin Bragg said. And these two, did the two attorneys that quit because of Alvin Bragg, why did those two attorneys quit? There's the question. Why did those two attorneys hand in their resignations? News about obstruction. Oh my goodness, this is going to be another big one. Okay. So, like I told you guys, Bill Barr put a lot of hidden people in a lot of places, and they are still going to come up. Those two guys quit because there's going to be a lot of information coming out about how things were stolen. These are documents that were removed, that were altered. There is an obstruction in the way right now. It is going to cause a lot of heartbreak for a lot of people. This, again, is about money. Money, money, money. They found the right number. And guys, we're going to be fighting with this. Now, the judges have already said their lies have been broken. Everything can go forward. So these guys thinking that they can just snap their fingers and be the one to stop it. No, that's not how it's going to work. They're all going to find themselves under some type of investigation. And the next card, the opulence. These guys have been paid off. If they weren't paid off, they knew about payoffs. If they quit because of they didn't want to be a part of it because they were seeing it. So here's the thing. They were either a part of the theft or they wanted to report it and not be mixed in with it. Everything that was done is about money, though. It's about money and it's about power and command. And they're trying to bring everything. They want to bring about that little GQP happy family thing. Another thing of smoke and mirrors, guys. So those two attorneys, they either quit because they did not want to be a part of the theft and obstruction, or they resigned because they are a part of the theft and destruction. But either way, they quit because of theft and obstruction. Okay, and it's going to be vocalized. These guys are going to be under, they are going to be scrutinized, and there is going to be a an investigation because of this. This opened another. This may be this may be a way that they're going to find some more sycophants that are hidden in DOJ. And guys, these are state DOJs, the federal DOJ, law enforcement, everywhere. They're everywhere. Judges, attorneys, district attorneys. There are people hidden everywhere, and they will be outed one by one. But it'll be because we will see the dirtiness that they are doing. Okay. Jasmine, strange. Many spiritual people couldn't sleep that night either. I was up all night. Yeah, that was a crazy night. Michaela, thank you for talking about your experience aboard spaceships. You have always reminded me of my friend who had several close encounters. And guys, here's the thing. Here's a little food for thought. The only reason that you don't see them is you haven't asked to see them. And if you have fear, you won't see them. So if you lay down your fear, try it. Don't be afraid. Lay down your fear. Go into your room. Go get some meditation. Make sure you're grounded and protected, number one. And call on some ancestors to travel with you. But ask. Ask to see them. Ask for them to make themselves known to you. And then sit back and watch what happens. It's amazing. It's amazing. And we have been made to fear things that we should never ever have feared. The reason that we can't do the things that we can really do is because they put fear in us. We're afraid of seeing things that don't look like us. We're afraid of hearing things that don't sound like us. A lot of us are telepathic. Most of us are telepathic. Okay. When you align yourself with the energy of the ETs and they communicate with you, they don't move their mouths. Okay. Some of them don't have mouths. So it's about not living in fear, not being afraid to see something that is different. And guys, almost every ET has a representative of itself on this planet. That saying, as above, so below. The mantids look like praying mantises, except for they're enormous. Okay? The ant people look like ants, except for they're the same size as we are. They just look like a human-sized ant. They are not mean. They are not scary. And they're very intelligent. I mean, it's just, you got to let go. Open your mind. Open yourself to the universe, and you can see, you can travel. You will not be afraid. Your own psychicness will bloom like a flower. It really will. Okay. Thank you, Michaela. Okay, let's see. Wait, Be Cool Water. Let me go back where I see I popped that thing. Will disgusting Dan Snyder be forced to sell the Washington football team? The Washington football team? I don't know what's going on with Dan Snyder, but Be Cool Water, let's ask. Will Dan Snyder be forced to sell the Washington football team? Cold read, don't know anything about what's going on with the football club or anything. So will Dan Snyder be forced to sell the Washington football team? Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. There's something going on. Yeah, he's in a fight. He's been holding out on something. There's a lot of people who are coming after him. He's having to fight off. I don't know what he did, but he's in a fight for his life, and he's fighting by himself. But here's the answer, Be Cool Water. Yes, 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 yes. At some point, he's out of balance. He has done something, said something. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's gonna have to sell it. He's gonna have to sell it. I don't know anything other than that. Yes, be cool water. Dan Snyder's gonna have to sell the Washington football team. Okay. Spirit. Hello, Spirit. How are you? Just got out of bed. The Ukraine situation is putting a tremendous weighing on my body. Sorry I was late. It's okay. It is okay. It is okay. We are all feeling that way. Russian money goes to the DA in Manhattan, and you are probably exactly right. Okay. Just made himself a target. He will be investigating. Yes, he will. Jasmine, thumbs up. Yes, please give me a thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. Renee. Yay. And somebody sent me a donation. Whoever that was, it flashed across my screen and I couldn't read it. But whoever sent me that, thank you so much. And I will be sending you a personal thank you after the show when I can read my phone and see who it was. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We got one hell for review. Let's see what this says. Oh, please. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine put my PayPal me on there. Thanks, Jasmine. Ziggy B's in the house. Hello, Ziggy. Russia has told Sweden and Finland if they join NATO, they will have detrimental consequences for them. Will they join NATO anyway? Russia has told Sweden and Finland if they join NATO, they will have detrimental consequences for them. Will they join NATO anyway? Let's see. I thought they were already in NATO. Okay. Will Sweden and Finland join NATO? Carol, will Sweden and Finland join NATO? The two countries nobody's ever started a war with. Will Sweden and Finland join the North Atlantic Treaty Organization? Yes. Yes, they are in a partnership together. Sweden and Finland are going in together, and there's the yes right there. 3 ladies. So Sweden, Finland, and another country are going to go in together. 3 ladies are going to join NATO at the same time. I wonder if that third lady is going to be the Ukraine. Great question. Yes, Ziggy. Yes, Finland and Sweden are going to join NATO anyway, and another country too. Jasmine, maybe we should start learning to speak Russian soon. No, we're not going to learn how to speak Russian. No, we ain't going to let him. He ain't coming over here. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. But he ain't coming in here and taking nothing that belongs to me. 24 watching in the 17 thumbs. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine, I think I need to make you a moderator. Be Cool Water. Washington cheerleaders were sexually harassed. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Well, he's gonna have to sell it. He's in trouble. The card said he's gonna have to sell it. Ziggy B. Okay. 24 watching. 17 thumbs up. Okay. Spirit. I knew that we were going to war 4 weeks ago. I had a dream about it. I told y'all we was going to war. I told y'all that. Spirit. About a year ago, I went over to meditation and took a flight over the rainforest. It was shocking to see with my own eyes. Yes. That is one thing, guys, that we have to understand that in our name, these governments have been destroying our planet, our rainforest, the lungs of this planet that gives us clean air. We have been destroying. And we have to say we, even though it's our government. Our government works for us. and we give our energy to the government. So we have to take responsibility for what our countries and our governments have done to harm this planet. I'm going to go back up and see if I see some other questions. Biden has picked his Supreme Court judge, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Will she be our new Supreme Court judge? Thank you, Spirit Beyond the Stars. Yes, I'm going to read on Ketanji. I have that one written down. Ketanji Brown Jackson is Biden's Supreme Court pick. Will Ketanji be seated? Will Ketanji Brown Jackson be seated on the Supreme Court? Will Ketanji Brown Jackson be seated? Golly, I really wanted it to be my girl. She would be a wonderful Supreme Court justice. Maybe she will. Yes! First card. Look at that. First card. Ketanji will be seated. Let me pull 4. It's going to be happy. There's going to be some. She's going to have a time of it getting through the Senate, but she will be seated. She is a warrior. She's gonna take it to him, and she's going to be good on the court. Okay. But she's going to have, her confirmation is going to be a 3-ring circus. But yes, she's going to be seated. All right, Biden, good job. Let's see. Jasmine says, Alvin Bragg is black. Can you believe this? A black man is helping 45. Well, so is what's her face? I mean, just because you black don't mean you can't be ignorant. So yeah, don't no. And that right there was probably the whole thing, why they thought they were safe and they never was. It was just based on his skin color. Remember what Martin Luther King said. It ain't the color of your skin. It's the content of your character. Anybody, doesn't matter what color you are, what hue, what shade, anybody can be a bad guy. Anybody. And this has been proven over and over again. And money talks and BS runs in marathons. And this is the problem. Alvin Bragg was having money problems. Somebody found the number that he was willing to sell his whole career down the drain for. They found the dollar amount that he was willing to not do his job for. And that's exactly what he did. But that's a whole lot of people. So don't look at it that way. Look at that. What I can't think of her name because she disgusts me so much. But I mean, Candace Owens. Look at her. That's disgusting. I mean, she literally is saying that, black people were happy when they were slaves, getting beaten, having their children ripped from their mother's breast and sold on the block, never to be seen again. Oh yeah, that sounds like it was such a good time. All right. Did you answer, will Ukraine exist next year? Good question. V Coolwater, you got some scary ones today, don't you? Okay, V Coolwater again. Will the Ukraine be a country next year? Will the Ukraine be its own sovereign country next year? Great question, V Coolwater. Will the Ukraine still be a sovereign country next year? Yes. 2 yeses. We got the Ace of Pentacles, and we got the World. Help is on the way, y'all. Help is on the way. And we got the Hierophant. The first card was the Hierophant, and that's the government card. So something is going to happen that is going to save the Ukraine from becoming Russia. Okay. Let me go back up. I'm going backwards through the chat, guys. So if there's questions, I'm going backwards. So I haven't got to the bottom yet. I'm going back up to the top. Snoop Doggy Dog. The children are doing better with an adult. Okay. I was Jen's. Just see what I missed a conversation. To return to the reality of 2019. Yeah, nobody wants to go back in time. Putinsky's own inner circle call him evil. They say he is not a madman. He is evil. He is evil. You look at his face. Um, look at Putin's face. You can see he has literally a T imprinted in his forehead. And you can say that was trouble, trauma, Trump, terrible, like Ivan, like Tsar, TSAR. He has a T, and it is literally almost imprinted in his face. It's a mark. It is a mark, and it is a T. And I don't know what that T stands for, but it's like trouble. And it's through him. It is imprinted in him. Terrible. A czar, TSAR. He's got markings on him that show what he is. And if you just look at him, he looks like a little demon. Trump does too. Trump looks like a out of shape fat demon. Spirit. About a year ago, I went to meditation. Oh, okay. No. Jens Clark, you talk about that chick. Yeah, I can't stand her either. Looking at him creeps me out. All right. Let me see if I got another question that needs. Oh, Preston. Preston wanted to know about Bob Saget's head injury. Okay, so now it is so weird because when Bob Saget died and they said he hit his head and went to sleep and didn't wake up. The song, It's Raining, It's Pouring. You remember that? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, went to bed, bumped his head, didn't get up in the morning. That song was going through my head the whole time, that whole day, when it was announced that Bob Saget had died. Now, let's ask Tarot if Bob Saget's death was actually an accident, an accidental bump on the head, or was he accosted? Was Bob Saget's, we'll ask this one first, was Bob Saget's head injury an accident? Was Bob Saget's head injury? He had multiple concussions. Was Bob Saget's head injury an accident? Yes, it was an accident. Will there be further investigation? That's a secrets and mystery. Will there be further investigation? Yes. So Bob Saget's injury was an accident, but they will look further into that. There is more information that is going to come out about it, and everything has not been brought out to the light. So the story that was told and what actually happened, there is some variances in that. But it wasn't foul play. It was an accident. But he didn't just bump his head and die. It was a lot more severe than that. He might have fallen off of something, off of a horse, off of a vehicle, and hit his head. It even seems like he might have been in like a minor little car accident, or like a golf cart or something strange, something that wouldn't normally kill somebody, but it was like circumstances were just perfect that a small fall caused a grave injury. And so much so that he didn't even realize that he was seriously hurt. Okay. I hope that helps, Preston. I hope that answers your question. Okay. Cory Ray and Paul Roberts have a question about interest rates in the housing market. And right now, guys, just knowing with what we are in with war, the price for everything is going to go up because the rich people know that they can. And I'm sorry, guys, I don't mean for my bra to keep showing. This shirt, I lost a little weight and this shirt does not fit me well anymore. Will the interest rates and housing market level out? Will interest rates and the housing market level out? Or are we going to keep this free fall? Will the interest rates in the housing market become stable? That's a better way to ask it. Yes. Yes. The housing market and interest rates will stabilize. However, let me read this to you. We have got to go through some things, and we're going to have to be strong. We know we are in the shortage right now. We are in this. We have got to be strong, and we need to be frugal with what we have. People, learn how to hold on to things. Don't buy what you don't need. Don't overbuy what you can't use. Okay? Don't go hoarding a bunch of stuff that's going to go bad on you. Don't do it. So don't go buy out all the fresh potatoes when you can't keep them. In front, we have the Two of Swords. Now, this is, will the housing rates and the housing market stabilize? Look at this. We get the Emperor holding the world in his hands, overlooking a lush landscape. We will get back here. We are going to go through this first, okay, before we get back to prosperity. We have got to learn to be more self-reliant and to take care of our resources. The water, to take care of our resources. Hold on to things that matter. Again, don't hoard things you can't use. And the last card, we get the Sun, okay? This is the best card we can get, the best outcome. This is marriage, alliance. This is just a great time. So, yes, it's going to take some time because we are going to go through the barren landscape before it rights itself. So this is not going to happen immediately. This is going to be a while in the coming. Okay. Let me go back down. I think I got everything. Carrie. Hello, Carrie. When will the food chain problem be resolved? Oh, Carrie. Now, I think I said this on Wednesday's show. The shortages are man-made. We do not have a shortage of livestock, and we do not have a shortage of food. What we have is big business metering what is going to the shelves, slowing down the process. So the food chain isn't broken, Carrie. The shortages are going to be because those that have can stop those that need from getting. This is why we have to be prepared ourselves. Gas prices are going to be ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. If you got a bike and you don't have to, this is the time. The buck the system. They want us in anxiety. They want long lines at gas stations. People are going to be buying $2 worth of gas. $2 worth of gas because they're not going to be able to afford it. And there's no gas shortage. 2020, we put hundreds of thousands of tons of fuel away because the entire planet was in surplus. We have not gone through that fuel. 2.5 years, the transportation has been slowed. The world has not been moving as it did in 2020. Everything, these shortages are created. This is chaos, built in chaos. They want us to suffer. You can extract yourself from that by being prepared, by changing certain things in your life. If you need to go to the store that's a block away, walk, ride your bike, get on a skateboard, hop on a scooter, okay? Don't drive your car unless you need to. We can hurt them back. They need us to buy. They can sell it at whatever rate, whatever price they want to. They need somebody to buy it. If we could get ourselves to the point where we are less dependent on them, we can change things. Our dollar bills, the dollar bills that they want, we have to stop just giving it to them. And yes, it's going to be hard. Oh, it's going to suck. Okay. But look at Finland and the Netherlands. What don't they have that we have? A whole bunch of cars. What do they have that we also have? A whole bunch of bicycles and a whole lot of public transportation so that everybody has no need to own a vehicle. Okay. That is what's killing our country faster than anything else. Literally, is our dependent on automobiles and fossil fuels. If we walked, biked, took mass transit more, things would actually change. Because if all of us weren't driving, gas companies wouldn't be making that long dollar. Okay. All right, guys. I have been on here for an hour and a half. I'm tired. I love you. I love you. I love you. Renee says they want the population to suffer. It's heinous. Yes, it is. They are literally trying to usher in revelations. Why? Control. If you can control a man's fear, you can control the man. When you get the man to do exactly what you want him to do, then the rich people are very happy and the poor people are slaves. And that is what all of this is about. They are trying to literally force all of us into economic slavery. Don't participate in the game. We can beat them. We have to. We're going to change anyway. But this planet is still going to be here. What we create is what is going to be. What we buy into is the reality that we're going to see. Don't buy into the bullcrap. Buy into yourself, buy into your kids, buy into our future. Put your energy where it can manifest and grow and not become a stinking pit of human waste, which is all big business does. They take the crap and dump it right back over our heads. This is why we are where we are. Screw brand loyalty. Buy the freaking supermarket brand. I can almost guarantee it was made in the same doggone factory. They just put a different label on it, okay? Break the chains, break the cycle, break the slavery. The weather, I can't even say nothing about the weather. It's bad. It's bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad everywhere. Again, it's going to be raining ice. It's going to be raining ice in some places. Might not. North Dakota, that's like the coldest place on the planet. It's going to be cold in Minot. I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to fight with my spirit, guys, but I don't know why I said Minot, North Dakota is going to be cold. Minot, North Dakota is always cold. But okay, Minot, North Dakota, it may be colder than cold. Since my spirit guys wanted to tell me that Minot is going to be cold, it's probably going to be colder than it ever has been. Okay, I love you guys. Stay safe. Put your energy where it can do the best good. I love you. I love you. Take care of yourselves. We're going to get through this just fine. We are going to get through this just fine. You are so welcome, Jens. I love you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Drop me questions for Monday, and I will definitely get to them, and I will get to the questions that I didn't get to today. I love you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye, guys. Don't worry about the Ukraine. Send your energy. Pray. In fact, before we all go, okay, you want to play a game with me? All right. We're going to send a megaton of energy to the Ukraine right now. The 19 people that are still watching me, take a deep breath. I want you to focus. I want you to picture the Ukraine, whatever it looks like to you. The picture the people, picture the president. Just fix that picture in your mind. Take another deep breath in. Keep picturing it. I want you to feel the heat from the top of your head. This is the focused energy we are about to send to the Ukraine. Take another deep breath in. Feel your body temperature rise. Focus your energy to the Ukraine and let go. Take one more deep breath in, and on your exhale, all the heat that is in your body, let that go to the Ukraine. That is your vibration. That is your focus. Deep breath in. Feel that heat. Let it go. A megaton of energy just went to the Ukraine. I love you guys. I love you. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye, guys. Bye, Ziggy. Bye, Carrie. Bye, Renee. Bye, Risa.